What's up, everyone? Live stream here, waiting for the Enjoy Illinois 300 live from WWT Raceway, not Gateway. Enjoy Illinois 300. That's right, because it is in Illinois. It is not in St. Louis, even though they've marketed it as St. Louis the entire time. So hopefully you guys are excited to be here, ready to go. I'm excited to be ready to get some racing going as well. Should be a good race. Looks like the stream is up. We're ready to go. Man, my hair's got all jacked up. Welcome in, welcome in. We're ready to get going here, live from Gateway. I'm ready to get going here. Looks like we got our starting lineup: Kyle Busch, Ryan Blaney, Denny Hamlin, Kevin Harvick, and Martin Truex. So a couple fast forwards, only one Chevy in the top five and two Toyotas, followed by Joey Logano, William Byron, Ross Chastain, Tyler Reddick, and Austin Cindric, rounding out your top 10. Austin, not bad last year. He qualified second. This year, qualifying in the 10th spot. So hopefully he's able to do better than his 20-something finish last year. Obviously, Kyle Busch trying to become the first NASCAR driver this year to win from the pole. Have not had that yet. Ryan Blaney coming off his first win in almost 60 attempts last year. And then obviously Denny Hamlin running sixth here last year before the man in eighth place named Ross Chastain pretty much ended his day in what was a back and forth for the entire year. And now we're getting ready to have Jackie Joyner Kersey, whoever the hell that is going to give the announcement to start the engines, and we'll be ready to rock and roll. This race is a sellout, and it's a hot one. So the track's going to be slick. Cars going to be up and down all over the place. To me, it kind of reminds me of like a flatter Darlington with the more acute angle corner on one side and kind of the open angle on the other side. Not nearly as much banking, a concrete track. So should be fun. I know Kyle Busch and his short run speed, at least speaking from a fan standpoint, has not been good lately. on short tracks, but looks like he's got this track figured out. I mean, he got second here last year, lost in overtime, qualifies on the pole, was pretty solid in practice, so it looks pretty good. The guy I'm paying attention to is Ryan Blaney. Would not be surprised if he ends up going back to back, so breaking a 59 race win streak and then end up winning back-to-back races. If you are joining us and you want to jump in the chat, we have it up and going. Also, if you want to jump in the actual stream, let me know as well. Hold on in the message here. Currently under commercials, so we'll wait for that to end. Get under a commercial break here before we get started. Should be a great race. Can't wait for it to get started so we can get to watching, hopefully, Kyle Busch get back into victory lane. We shall see. Again, let me know where you're coming from. We are giving away a free diecast there in the comments section. Just like and subscribe to the channel. And at 500 subs, we'll be giving away a free diecast. So if you're into those type of things, you just have to let me know what diecast you like. My TV's right here, so I'm going to be turned to the left watching the race. But again, feel free to jump in and talk about the race, and let's get ready to rock and roll. I'm ready for this one to get underway. Should be a great race. Joe, you get two. You get two spots. Hope you're doing good, Joe. Enjoy your trip to Madison with Madison. Trip to Madison with Madison. I don't know. It's my first day. Joe, if you're watching right now, I gotta show you this. Trying this but I gotta hide it. So I identify as a soda, so people don't judge. Oh yeah, man's on TV. Plus 600 to win today. Joe, who you got to win the race today? I take the easy pick. I don't know if it's easy or not, but I would go with Ryan Blaney. I'm only a Bud Light guy around you, especially in June. I can't help it. Ryan Blaney plus 750 to win. I like those odds. I do like Kyle Busch, of course. Denny Hamlin at plus 450, probably the favorite. Martin Truex Jr., Cody Turner's rooting him on. Plus 1,100, not bad. Plus 1,000, William Byron, probably the highest he's been in weeks. Plus 900 for Reddick, 1,500 for Cindric. That's a guy that I like in my FanDuel lineup. 20,000 for the Dinger. Dang. Kyle Larson. Those were fireworks from the backstretch. They do fire and fireworks on the backstretch whenever they go on. So, yeah, that's what you saw there, Joe. Don't worry. Juan Pablo Montoya has not hit a jet dryer. I just want that to be clear. See, we got Joe in the chat. Who else is in here? Let me know who you are. Welcome in. This is Stuck in the Catch Fence. I'm Ryan Peters. Joe will be trying to join us later. He's running some stuff right now, doing some family-related stuff. But let me know who you are. Say hi. Join in. We're here to watch some racing and, more importantly, have a good time and drink beverages. So, ready to go. Let me know if my TV, if you can hear it or it's too loud. I don't want it to become annoying. My TV's to my left, which would be is left, right, left? I don't know if it's mirrored on this or not. Speaking of wrecking and getting it, you know what? Never mind. Joe, I heard that hot dog night at the women's prisons are probably everybody's favorite night. Can you confirm or deny that? That's just something I heard. I don't know. You don't have to say nothing. Thank you for joining in again. This is Stuck in the Catch Fence. I'm Ryan Peters. If you have a beverage today, cheers. Let me know who you're rooting for. Let me know how you got here. How'd you find us? Mom, if it's you, I want meatloaf. I'm just saying. Does this do anything? That made fun of my light. Let's keep it that way. All right. Should be starting soon. Looks like they're cleaning up the stuff from the fireworks and fire. Don't know if you watched the national anthem. I believe it was the St. Louis Symphony Orchestra. That was amazing. That was a really, really good national anthem. Always enjoy that. Do, 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 do. 107 degrees inside Carson Hocevar's car today. I think yesterday in Portland it got up to 120. Or was the truck race? I don't know. I watched a lot of racing yesterday. Watched the Formula One race this morning. Another really boring race where Max Verstappen could have probably got out and walked the final couple laps there and ended up winning if they allowed him to do that. But that is what we get whenever we decide to watch Formula One. Corey LaJoie driving the number 9 car today. That is in my FanDuel lineup. He is starting 30th, hit the wall twice. But again, when it comes to FanDuel, you got to have a couple guys starting pretty far back if you want to have a good chance of winning that. So we got Corey LaJoie in. Pretty rough. They're not allowed to take the Elliott sticker off the top, but it is what it is. If you are a Chase Elliott fan and you're watching Corey LaJoie race today, I'd like to know what your expectations are. Is it a top 10? You know, do you expect him to compete? Showing Corey LaJoie in a beautiful set of hair. Just a beautiful set of hair. Not everybody can pull that off. I'm ready to go racing, man. NASCAR and it's 16 minutes after the original green flag starts. We're still not going racing this time around either. All right. One more to go. Probably one of the few races the entire year where we will go 300 miles and it's not a road course. Typically, NASCAR runs 400 to 500 miles. Right now, they're talking about the different stages and the possible strategies. Yeah, it's a lot different. Again, because we're only running 300 miles. We just came off the longest race of the year, so maybe that's why they decided to go 300 miles. One, not really sure. But hopefully a good race. Not a lot of fans there in the turn. They said this was a sellout. I do know that on ticket websites, you could find tickets for like $15. So I'm sure a lot of Chase Elliott fans decided not to come to the track. It is hot. We've been waiting for it to be hot all year. So can't really complain about that. And a lot of on the front stretch. Kind of an awkward seating situation where it's like the fans sit halfway down the front stretch. Yeah, I'm not really sure about that. And then they go into turns 1 and 2, and that's it. But we're rolling in. Pace car is in. Kyle Busch and the 8G will lead him to the green flag. And boogity, 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 let's go racing. 240 laps. Here we go. Looks like Kyle will easily get and retain first place going to the first turn. Oh, Blaney and him are right nose to tail. Good run there for Blaney. He might have him in 3 and 4. It's a pretty wide sweeping turn. Blaney looks like he got a little bit loose in turn 3, but collected it well. Probably will gain the speed, and looks like he'll lead the first lap. Kyle fighting back, but the first lap will go to Blaney. Still going 1 and 2 all the way around. Oh, and Kyle has a massive slip. Oh, and Tyler Reddick is around, and it took us 1 lap and 1 turn. And we got a wreck. You bet Reddick would wreck first. Well, congratulations. You only bet that, Joe, because when you saw the McDonald's car, you thought it was Bubba Wallace. So that's why you bet Tyler Reddick to wreck first. I'm not stupid. Let's see how he wrecked here. He's got the dinger behind him. Oh, my God. He just smoked. Whoever was that? Keselowski? No, Ricky Stenhouse. Looks like he just locked up the front of the car and smoked Ricky Stenhouse. He should be all right. Well, if you had NASCAR going to the caution or going to, excuse me, if you had Fox Sports, sometimes I have a stroke, going to full commercial break by lap 2, congratulations. That was very envious of you. Not everybody is able to be so skilled. But we are at a full race break. His car does look good, Cody. Not sure why driving it balls deep on the very first lap. But what do I know? It's my first day. I'll be right back. I'm going to go get another beverage. This is America. Might as well get you one too. Cheers. Back. Yeah, Cody. He looks good. He ran good here last year. Drinking soda, bro. Haters gonna hate. See, we got a new viewer. Welcome in. This is Stuck in the Catch Fence. I'm Ryan Peters, joined in the chat by Cody Turner, Joseph Spillman, and somebody that hasn't talked yet. Let me know how you got here. Running a giveaway, 500 subscribers. You get this nice look. Not this one. This one's mine. Sweet die cast, if you would like. All you have to do is subscribe to the channel. Let me know how you found us. Are you already subscribed? If so, well, grab your beer and let's have a good time watching the race. I'll turn that down a little bit. Last thing we need is Clint Boyer blowing up your microphone. Girl on TV has a nice personality. I know that's what you guys were thinking too. What are we drinking today, Cody? I know Joe is probably not drinking anything right now. What are we drinking today? Another viewer, welcome in. Thanks for watching and tuning in. Having a giveaway at 500 subscribers. All you have to do is subscribe to the channel. We're drinking some adult beverages and waiting for some burnouts at the end. My name is Ryan Peters. Hope you're having a beautiful Sunday. We are 2 laps in before our first caution, as Tyler Reddick said. Usually Bubba Wallace is driving this McDonald's car, and I'm going to take after my good teammate and spin this sumbitch out after 1 lap. So now they did say, at least through the TV broadcast, that no fuel here on this first stage. Sorry, I was reading the chat. So that'll be interesting. And shout out to Fox Broadcast. We got to see them drive around half a lap and then another full-fledged commercial. I would love to see Kyle Busch win today, Cody, but as you can imagine, that's kind of cheating, kind of biased. But I think Ryan Blaney's the guy. If I had to choose a long or high odds guy, long odds guy, man, Long and a mouthful. I would probably go Austin Cindric. I feel like he's got pretty solid odds today, and I like what he's been doing recently, especially at this track. Who you got in your FanDuel lineup, man? That's the big question. That's the question everybody's been asking. Who do you have in your FanDuel lineup? Ross has been on a drought. Okay. So back-to-back drought-breaking weeks. You got Ross Chastain breaking his drought from last year's spring Talladega race. That's the last time he won. I don't hate it. He did get a top 10 last year, even though Chase Elliott and Denny Hamlin did their best to make sure that didn't happen. To be fair, it was all his fault for being an a-hole. Chaser. Check out my FanDuel lineup. Do. Get out of here. See what that bad boy looks like. I don't think I've ever checked it while on the computer. Oh, this Dirt series, if you've not watched that, that's amazing. It's following Kyle Larson and a few others. Watch the first 2 episodes. I think 3 episodes are out, and number 4 comes out Tuesday. Really, really, really good. So, are you kidding me? There's been a lightning strike within 5 miles of the racetrack. Holy shit. Come on. Here's what I'm rocking, Cody. If it pulls up, let me know. That's what I got going on. Kyle Busch, Kyle Larson, Joey, Eric, and Corey. Corey LaJoy, absolutely terrible so far, running in next to last place. So congratulations to me on that terrible pick. Let's see what you said. Chastain makes sense. Logano, we both have. Busher, I have LaJoy as well. So we both have Logano and LaJoy. And Larson. Jesus, man. So I got Eric Jones and Kyle Busch versus your Ross Chastain and Chris Busher. So back to the share screen. Again, we're under a delay. Uh-oh. We got somebody getting ready to join in. I don't like the name, though. There he is. That's right. That's right. No, I added it. That's what it is.
So I just joined in, and I guess I'm not holding on. I'm here.
Yeah, I hear you now. I hear you now.
So I join in, and we're going into a rain delay.
Lightning delay within 5 miles of the track.
Horse shit.
Yes, exactly. We were just going over FanDuel picks. I didn't know what you had in your FanDuel pick.
Well, I can tell you. Kyle Larson. Who'd you have?
Got that one.
Who'd you have? Let me get my phone.
I got Kyle Larson as well. So Cody Turner has Ross Chastain, Joey Logano, Chris Buescher, Corey LaJoie, and Kyle Larson.
That sounds like he's getting no points this week.
And I have also Kyle Larson, Corey LaJoie, Joey Logano, and I have Eric Jones and Kyle Busch.
The Bush. Yeah, I could.
Is that your TV?
Yeah, let me turn it down.
Yeah, you better turn that down.
My bad.
It's ridiculous.
My bad.
It's like your first time doing this.
My bad.
How was Madison?
Shitty.
Yeah. Do I sound far from my microphone from here?
No, you sound good.
Hell yeah.
I'm proud of you.
I know that's a lie. Hey, what the?
What?
You about to go climb a pole? Damn!
I learned
look
something.
At Cody throwing shade in the chat.
So I learned something though, right? If you buy your kids what you believe to be the Pit Viper Brian Bosworth style glasses, because that's what they are, and they say fit on the front of them, they won't wear them because I guess they're knockoffs. And I told them
they say fit.
Yeah, they say fit Viper, not Pit. And I told them, well, I'll wear them then because after 30, you don't give a shit.
So, number one,
I
saw Kyle Busch has been seeing those or wearing those too, and they look like something you would wear while you're like a telephone pole.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just
not okay.
I'm not a fan. You can do what you want. I'm just.
It looks like something that you would wear like on a stripper pole.
Oh. On a stripper pole. Why would?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
So you want them to see everything but your eyes. Okay.
Yeah. Because they're shit brown. Anyway, you want to know my picks or not?
Yeah, let's hear it.
Kyle Larson, Denny Hamlin, Ross Chastain, Alex Bowman, and Noah Gragson.
So you got 1 Toyota and 4 Chevys?
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds about right for you.
What the hell Cody Turner say?
That everyone needs to score 0 points for a month for you to catch up.
Hey, Cody, I took off a race just to give everybody a chance, if you don't remember.
And a chance you gave them, yes.
Yeah.
Are you chilling in the basement, like in our point system, or?
I don't know. I haven't paid attention.
I wouldn't either.
You want to guess what's in my red Solo cup?
Non-sweet tea.
No, that's nasty.
That's
if you drink non-sweet tea,
unsubscribe
right now.
Yeah, that's the only way to go.
Yeah. No, it's not sweet tea. It has alcohol in it. I will tell you that. Fake alcohol.
That's good, Joe.
Fake alcohol.
I'm proud of you. Fake alcohol?
Yeah.
Guess we don't need to share the screen. We can put our beautiful faces on here since they're not running. But yeah.
This is ridiculous. I feel like I've ruined the race. I did everything
Pretty
I could.
much.
I did everything I could to get here and hop on to give my insight as to what's going on in this race. And boom. It's on a delay.
Well, to be fair, Tyler Reddick ruined the race because he wrecked in the first 1.2 laps.
Yeah. And I'm
So
not
he ruined the race.
I'm not psychic. My feed was just way ahead of yours.
Yeah, sure.
Hold on.
Actually, by the time you see it, I already saw it.
Yeah. So you keep talking. I got to make a phone call.
He ain't gonna call nobody. He just wants to be popular. He's just pretending he's popular. He's not calling anybody. I fear that Hamlin truly will do well. Well, he was doing well last year before Ross decided to be a douchebag. Look on my phone real quick.
Indeed, I did call somebody. Just to let you know.
Whatever, bro.
I did. Not even bullshit.
Okay.
Okay, whatever. Fight you right now.
We went to Radioactive on Fox.
Yeah.
The Reds were doing their best, Joe. I don't know if you saw they were down 5-0.
I haven't watched
So
the
they go
Reds since 2011.
Oh,
That's
not bad.
That's about how old this shirt is.
Yeah, that's true.
No, I think it was actually red at one point instead of purple.
Purple?
Yeah.
Pinkish purple?
Yeah, it looks purple. Looks purple to me.
It does. Joe, we had our typical YouTube shenanigans.
Mm-hmm.
Put a short up last night documenting what has been said on this channel a few times now with Denny Hamlin. And this is when Denny and Hamlin and Chase Elliott were like this for one race, Joe.
Yeah.
They were friends. And they said, our common enemy is Ross Chastain.
Right.
And so they went against him. And last night when I put that up, like, was it 8 o'clock? No, it might have been earlier than that. It was right before, or it was right after the Xfinity race. YouTube said, I don't think many people want to watch that.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, I think they do. So I re-uploaded this morning, and now it's over 2,000 views.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
props to YouTube.
I find that the YouTube algorithm makes absolutely no sense. It has no rhyme or reason. I feel like it's actually to the detriment of YouTube. We have posted shorts and other content on our channel before, and the content has been stolen and re-uploaded by other people, and they'll get 45,000 views on something that we get 2,500 for, and it's the exact same video that you or I created. Yeah, it's quite amazing.
About as amazing as me getting kicked out of another Facebook Kyle Busch group, and I didn't do anything again.
Why do you reckon that happened?
I don't know. I don't really know. It hurt my feelings. The guy that did it, I'm pretty sure the moderator's from Canada, and they said they're supposed to be really nice.
He said, "Oh yeah,
I mean, some of them are nice unless you honk your truck horn, then they get very offended, very upset. I don't know. I haven't been given a reason yet. I just know that I have a heart, and I think that I should be allowed back in.
I agree.
Yeah.
You know, I think maybe that has. I think it's the one in your Kyle Busch group that you're talking about. I think maybe it's the one group moderator that you decided to single out on this channel, and basically call a dumbass for an hour and 45 minutes. So now I think whenever you see his name, or whenever he sees your name, or the name stuck in the catch fence, he goes, "You know what, We're just going to delete this guy, eh? That's what I think he's doing.
That I'm not saying you're wrong. That's possible. But if you also thought that I was using a GoFundMe to start a NASCAR team and requesting $10 million, and you thought that was a serious thing,
I thought it was
I can't
legit.
help you.
I thought it was legit.
I can't help you.
I mean, I thought you were being serious. I thought that we were going to make a run at this thing and put a team out there. And then I found out that you were kidding. It kind of broke my heart. It is what it is.
You definitely were serious because you were explaining to me the legal ramifications if I did not try to indeed start a NASCAR team.
Yeah. And there could be. It's a good thing nobody donated.
Could you imagine me just on the grid walk with Michael Waltrip and go, "Hey, Ryan Peters, new to NASCAR. How'd you get here?" I have no fucking clue. I have no idea.
I started a GoFundMe page as a joke, and absolutely, and accidentally raised a couple $1 million. And I was told if I didn't try to actually start a NASCAR team, I'd probably go to jail. So
people really hate Daniel Suarez.
So here I am.
It's a rough time at the border right now, so I feel like a lot of emotion led into that, even though he's here legally. But here we are.
Yeah. You never guessed what was in my drink.
Your chew.
What?
Your it fell out.
I don't think so.
Fell in there like an ice cube.
No. The contents of my drink, you didn't guess.
Twisted tea.
No, God no. It's orange.
Screwdriver?
No, kinda.
Hey, Cody, if you're a Kyle Busch fan, the Daniel Suarez talk is not an afterthought. That guy is an asshole, and he took away a Daytona 500 from my fandom trophy case.
He just called you a dipshit.
He said dip spit, dipshit.
Oh. Dipspit. Oh. I see what you're saying. Yeah. No, it's not my dipspit either. Why would I drink that? A mimosa.
A mimosa. What the hell's that?
I don't know.
What's a mimosa?
I don't know. I feel like you should probably drink that with Bud Light.
I'll find out. Isn't that like a champagne beer or a champagne something?
Yeah, probably.
Mimosa. What is a mimosa? Combination of orange juice and sparkling wine. Yuck.
No,
that's terrible.
I was out of
That's
orange
worse
juice.
than drinking peach beer.
No, I was out of orange juice. I didn't know I was out of orange juice. So I am drinking. I'm just going to let
Tang.
It's orange Hawaiian punch with vodka in it.
Oh, okay.
It's pretty good.
That don't sound bad.
It's not.
That's like that. I think that's technically called orange drink.
Yeah. My kids are pissed now because I'm drinking all their Hawaiian punch, but hell with
no. Yeah, you'll beat them later anyway after you have a few of those.
Yeah, that's right.
Can you believe that there was like a 10% chance of rain for today's race, and here we are, NASCAR ruining everything by having lightning 5 miles? Like,
why do we
somebody
care?
gets struck, they get struck. I mean, what the hell?
Why do we care about lightning 5 miles away?
Exactly. Who's this? Ben Frank with a key and a fucking kite? Come on.
This is terrible. Is this Fox's last weekend?
No, next week at Sonoma.
Jeez, just one more week.
You ever tried these?
No.
Not great. I don't like peach, but a Bert Kreischer kind of drink.
That's right.
Well, we're going to have Joe keep his shirt on.
No, we're not. I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
You should send.
We got to cover up that very, some would call controversial tattoo that you have on the middle of your chest.
Oh. Why?
I don't know. They just don't look the same without your hood on.
That's terrible. That's terrible.
It is. It's awful. But we're in a rain delay. What are we supposed to do? We should have a banana phone.
Hey, you want to see the world's dumbest tattoo?
Yeah, I'm scared.
Steve-O claims from Jackass that he got the world's dumbest tattoo. You know, he got the tattoo riding in the back of the golf cart. I have the world's dumbest tattoo.
What's that?
Well, I can't really explain it. I just got to show you. All right, I'll do it. All right, you ready for this? Hopefully you can see this. Look at that.
Oh God.
Stewie!
Oh God. That's Stewie Griffin.
Yeah.
So, few questions.
Okay.
Number one, who, why? All right. Let me start with how I want to start the question. Yeah. You're just like Stewie Griffin on my thigh. That's what I want.
Funny story about this tattoo.
Let's hear it. We got time.
Yeah, we got
Red
time.
flag.
So, the Stewie tattoo, as you know, Ryan, I used to be in the Army. And
yeah.
One night, I came back from the bar, and I was sitting in the day room of the barracks room. Of course, you know, in barracks, there's a day room. It's got TV in it. Sometimes there's a ping pong table and pool table, some other things. But I'm sitting in there.
It's like a college dorm, except for poor people.
So I'm kind of lit up, right? You know, and when you get, I know, Cody. Anyway, I'm sitting in there. I'm half lit, and so the dorm room has, you know, the TV is placed up against the wall, and then next to the TVs there's like windows, and then you can see people walk down to the hallway. So I see this new guy walking down the hallway, and I'm like, who the fuck is that guy? So as he walks by the door, I'm like, hey, who the fuck are you? So he pops his head in. Yeah. So he pops his head in, and I start talking to the guy, and I learned that in his prior life before joining, he was an older guy for the military. He's probably 26 or 27. I learned that in his prior life, he was a tattoo artist. I forget where he was from now. And Stewie Griffin or Family Guy happened to be on. And in my drunken state, I said, I bet you can't tattoo that. And he said, yeah, I can. And I was like, prove it. So he went and got his shit and gave me a tattoo on my leg. And he was like, where do you want it? And, you know, I don't know if you've seen the Army shorts back in the day. They've kind of changed, but they look like the old basketball shorts, right? They just kind of ride your nuts. And that's about it. So he goes and gets his shit. And he's like, where do you want it? And I was sober enough to go, well, I don't want this anywhere anybody could ever see this thing. So I'm like, here, put it right here on my leg. This son of a bitch took his tattoo gun and ink and freehanded that tattoo on my leg. Didn't trace it out or nothing. It looked good for several years. It's starting to fade now, but at the end of the day, that's where the Stewie Griffin tattoo came from.
Can I make a suggestion?
No.
I'm going to. It would have been better if it was on your butt cheek and he said, what the deuce? And was looking towards your...
I don't know. I don't know that I would have been okay with the guy that I didn't know tattooing Stewie on my butt cheek.
Just on your thigh. It's on my thigh, I'm good. But, you know, on my cheek, now we're crossing a line. It's like a 6-inch line, but it's a line.
Sometimes I would wonder, like, having a tattoo on your butt cheek, you would never know, like, what condition your tattoo's in. Because over time, they do fade, right? And
right.
You have to get them touched up from here and there. I mean, I just feel like it would be kind of awkward. Like, every time I needed to do, like, a tattoo check, I was like, hey, Ryan Peters, how's this look? And I just bend over and give you the full ass, like, right there. Like,
yeah.
Hey.
And I'm like, that's a hemorrhoid. They're like, no, not that. I don't care about that.
Right. Hey, what'd you do yesterday?
Nothing. I
all?
I watched 2 races. No, my family went swimming. I'm not the swimmer. anymore. I don't have an ACL, so I can't jump off the diving board. I can. It looks like Joe Biden trying to walk across the Air Force Base stage.
You know what you could do?
What?
You could just walk off the diving board.
What? Like I'm on a boat?
Yeah.
Like
you're walking the plank.
I don't know. I guess I could just dress up in pirate gear. I never thought about that.
I got a funny diving board story too, if you want to hear it.
We got time.
Yeah. So a couple of years ago, or every year, my nephew they rent out the Rising Sun pool up the in Rising Sun for his birthday.
Nice pool. That's where they were at yesterday.
Yeah. Oh, really? Yeah, it is a nice pool. And so a couple years back, or I didn't do it last year. I learned my lesson. But a couple years back, all the kids were jumping off the diving board. And a lot of them were at the age where, like, I was coaching them in football. So they were like, hey, Coach Spillman, jump off the diving board with us. And I kept saying, no. And at the time, I didn't realize how fat I'd gotten. I understand now that I'm a rather large person, and people of my size shouldn't be doing activities like this. But I used to be a limber person. I used to love diving off the diving board. So I get up on this diving board and I'm like, I'm going to get a running start at this, get way up in the air, maybe do a front flip. I'm going to show off for these kids. They're going to be like, wow. Well, I got up on the diving board. I stretched out a little bit because I'm like, this is going to be classic. I took off running on that diving board. You know how you kind of jump to plant to hit the end of the diving board to get spring? Well, I jumped, planted, slipped, busted my ass, and fell in the water.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I couldn't walk for a week. People were like, what'd you do? I'm like, yeah, sex injury.
Exactly. Yeah, definitely don't tell the truth on that.
Yeah, I just did.
Well, now, but like after it happens.
Yeah, no, I won't. Nobody will ever know that. Are they going to get back to racing here or what?
They're just talking in the thing. I guess I could check Twitter. Let's do that.
Yeah. What's old Bob have to say? Old
Bob.
Pockerots.
I wonder how somebody like that gets popular.
Who knows? Yeah. Bob Pockerots goes to every race. Here we are drinking Hawaiian Punch and vodka doing a live stream on YouTube.
Another strike
just hit the edge. Go ahead.
Yeah, what you said.
Another strike just hit the edge of the 8-mile radius. Hashtag Bob Pockerots.
So is that like 15 minutes?
Yeah. I don't know.
I should probably click on his thing and find out. $30 minutes.
Cody? Oh my God. Cody, are you still in here?
I think he left. Well, I might end the stream and then us just go back on after